Hello and welcome to vlog 90 of the journey back to ultra running, the journey back to health. And as I said on the previous vlog, the journey to Hyrox is now complete. So what has gone on in the last 2 weeks, it's been absolutely mega. And there's been some big lessons for me, which I want to share and pay forward. That's what I'm all about. That's what this place is all about. It's all about paying it forward and making people realise that they can reach their full potential, and that no matter how old you are, no matter what restrictions you are, we can improve and we can better ourselves. And for me, the last 10 days has been out of this world. So completed London Marathon for the 6th time, but I've got to say this one was probably going to be the hardest one for me, because honestly, I've got to say it was tough. The training was tough, the process was tough. The idea that I could run a marathon not fully fit in terms of condition, but in terms of my foot injury, that had gone away. I've worked really hard with it, it's gone really well. And London Marathon could not have gone any better. It honestly was an amazing experience. I've done lots of training in here behind me, which, as many people had pointed out, I hadn't really done the miles to perhaps get the performance that I got in London. And yeah, you can work hard, but I don't care what anyone says, running a marathon's hard work, and you can't blag it. So something must have happened, and I think that happened behind me in this place, training, strength and conditioning, running on a strong frame. You know, that banner there, Hyrox, the other part of this journey that I've been on, that's played a massive part. And then it allowed me to get through the marathon strong and feel strong, and I was feeling really strong the whole way through. Didn't matter what marker I got to. A little bit of a fade at mile 17, sort of refueled it, got some liquid on board, and then as I came through 17, 18 and 19, that refuel really started to pay dividend, and I just came back and felt strong and thought I could go a little bit harder and push, but within mind, Hyrox as well, because I knew that was coming 7 days later, and I didn't want to be completely done in for that and completely shattered and fatigued. And what actually happened is I managed to get home in London and crack on all the way to the finish in that last 10K, pretty unscathed. I didn't walk out of it. You rarely walk out of a marathon at my level, but I didn't walk out of it in terms of no fatigue or no muscle soreness, but I did walk out of it in terms of no injuries, and that was the aim, to come out of it and move on for the next 7 days to recuperate, refuel and get ready for Hyrox. And then, as you saw in the previous vlog, I was at Hyrox, I was successful. I completed it with my partner on the day, Sharon. First experience. What an experience for us to get out there on the floor and take part in a great sporting event. Love the ethos around Hyrox, love what it stands for, love what it's about, and love the story of it as well. Look into it. Interesting CEO, makes sense, bit of a legend I think, but makes sense why he designed it and did what he did. And we took on that race, and what I want to say is this, really simply put: never write yourself off. You are never too old, and who even knows what's possible in the future. So I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to dare to dream, make it happen, and do what probably makes me happy. Absolutely love it. Boom.